Alright, so we're going to be setting up the Expedition that we have here. It's got 2 XLs, but the problem with having the kennels like this is if they're strapped in, oftentimes the way that they pull, it'll bow them inward over here and outward in the back over there. And then also as they squeeze together, the problem is we're going to have, you know, the inside walls are going to start to kind of deform and push in. So what we're going to do is we're going to unstrap this, kind of loosen it up a little bit, put the Ruffland brackets top and bottom, front and back, and then that's just going to make it so much easier to have them, you know, really secured in there and keep the dog safe and happy. All right, so this is the bracket kit. I'm going to go ahead, bring them outside, and we'll get it all set up. All right, so here's the bracket kit. We'll go ahead and pop this open. It comes with all the bolts we need to cinch everything down, and then it'll have the front and back, top and bottom bracket inside of here. Alright, so here we have the top mount and the bottom mounts. Alright, so I got the strap loosened up so I can kind of separate these kennels a little bit, and that's kind of the goal. I want to have a little bit of separation there when I put these brackets on. That way the ratchet straps aren't going to squeeze it together. And then same thing for the top. That's going to go right up here, and it'll level these kennels off a lot better as well. Alright, so just like that, this is going to hold a little bit of a gap. And then what I can do, if I think that this is kind of deformed, I can put that wooden spacer or that cardboard spacer in here to pop those back out if I still have that from the original kennels. You know, or I can use a piece of wood or just allow it to kind of reform back in itself. But we'll go ahead, we'll take the rest of the hardware and go do it from the other side. Same thing over here. I'm going to go ahead and take my lower bracket, place it on the bottom. We'll set up the other screw. Alright, and now for the top. Alright, so what I want to do is, this little wrench is like a $2 wrench I got at Lowe's, just in a bin by itself. I'm going to keep this somewhere in the vehicle, that way it's always here. I never know if I'm going to be traveling and I need to undo these kennels. There's a blowout, an accident, whatever it may be, and I want to get these unstrapped and get one kennel out at a time. So I'm going to keep this wrench somewhere in the back, that way it's always here and I don't need to be at my house, at my garage where I have all my tools. So this will be here. I'm going to go ahead, finish strapping this in, cinch it down nice and tight, and then we're all set. Right there, kind of works. Alright, so we are strapped nice and tight now. The kennels are spaced out a little bit. We're all secure. The one nice thing too is when I do unstrap this, I can pull both kennels out at the same time. But like I said, I keep the wrench in here just in case. It makes it easier, like for Ashley, to be able to undo this and get one kennel out at a time. Well, that's it. I hope you enjoyed. Super quick, easy walkthrough of the Universal Coupler Kit from Ruffland.